Hello everybody and welcome back to Bedrock Survival with me, Fixxitt. It's time to start doing some real work. Not that we haven't been doing real work, I guess, before, but it's time to really step it up because you know what? I want to start the castle. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the urge and it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere, so I'm going to have to scratch that itch very soon here. So what we're doing today is I'm starting this little mini cliff over here. We are going to fill in this entire area, which means I'm probably going to use up essentially all of my stone reserves, and that's okay. That just means we're gonna have to go mining or dig out this underground pit that we have over here, or whatever, you know. But yeah, so this area right here is all going to be underground. We may turn this into something one day eventually, but for right now we're just going to fill up. This is basically flat. This is going to go over there, and that's going to be a cliff, and we're going to go also another little mini cliff right over, right over, let's see, right over about here. And I think this then also this area we're going to wrap this right around and take it right up to that level. So this whole thing is going to be flat. It's going to come down somewhat gradually, also be a big cliff over there. Yeah, it's going to be cliffs. That's what we're doing today. We're doing cliffs. If you didn't catch the gist of the episode. So the first thing we're going to do is kind of flatten this basically here, because this is going to be a nice place for some houses and stuff. From that peak to this peak to along the river is going to be, it's going to be for the most part flat. We might landscape it a little bit, make it look a little bit more natural, but for the most part really it's going to be flat. I think it's going to be only about 1 block taller than we currently sit. So what we'll do is we'll just kind of go up from the river one right here. I think we'll probably end up keeping this kind of rocky. I think that'd be kind of a cool nice look instead of grass, and if we want to always bring grass in and put it on top after the fact, we can. I think I have the area sufficiently lit up enough to guard against this being an unintentional patented Fixxitt mob farm. Hopefully we do. And let's see, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go along here, so something like this, just kind of in this area where we're just going to go along here, and then we're just going to go straight across. So I got a whole bunch of blocks to put down, and I got to build on that cliff as well. So I'm going to put on The Walking Dead. I've been crushing it. I watched a lot of it before, but I've been rewatching it, and it is great. The early seasons are so great. I know a lot of people think it fades, and it probably does, but for me, right at this moment, I'm really enjoying it. So I'm going to throw in The Walking Dead, and I'm going to do some grind here, and I will see you on the other side of this big project. And yet again, for about the, I don't know, 1,000th or more time, I feel like it's time to go sleep again. But I did get all this laid out, and it's very flat. I decided not to texture it all because I think this is going to be the actual keep. I think I've changed plans. Now that I look at this island, it's funny how, you know, you can have all these great plans, and then once you actually get into it and you see how things develop, all of a sudden your plans sort of change. The other thing I want to do as far as landscaping goes, and probably the other big project that I want to do, is I want to bring up this whole thing and then make a flat plateau. I don't know what's going to be up there, whether it's going to be a tower or what, but I think that I want to bury this iron farm under a fake ground. That way this is going to be really dark, hopefully, whenever it comes out. And then what we'll do is we'll just make a little sort of secret passageway to go get my non-existent iron reserves from this thing. But yeah, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to make basically just build up a flat plateau, or we'll build up a mountain peak, but make it flat at the top. That way I can do some sort of big peak, and then we're going to connect it sort of somehow to the castle. But all that will be easy after we get sort of the main, I guess, peak of this done. So I'm just going to build up 1 or 2 levels at a time and just go the whole way up here and try to keep it fairly steep, because I don't want this to be scalable. That's gonna be the idea, is like, oh, this is a thing that you have to only get, like, maybe this would be like the king's lair, you know, and the only way you can get there is via through the castle or something, you know. Oh my goodness, would you look at what is happening here? This is crazy. I logged off, and all of a sudden I came back and it's nighttime, and look at the beauty that is this game and these shaders and this world. Wow, man, this is fantastic. All right, then, I got all of this all kind of worked out. I forgot this part over here. Darn it, every time I think I'm done, I'm not quite done. All right, for real, now I'm done. Okay, let's go take a look and see the beauty. Hopefully beauty. I shouldn't count those chickens before they're hatched. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, I think it's good. I think I have one more thing I want to add to this little bit. And man, there's a lot of stuff. That looks really nice. I mean, I didn't even put cobblestone and stuff in yet. The next thing I'll do is I'll drop in some random cobblestone, make it really look like a custom thing. But you know what? That looks pretty cool, I think, to start with. Anyway, the only other thing I want to do is I want to go get some black, and this is going to be kind of the problem. I want to go get some black. Any squid in here? No, squid are kind of hard to find in this world. I find I have to go get some. Oh, you know what? I AFK fished. I bet there's some squid in the AFK fisher. I got 30 ink. That's okay. That's going to make quite a bit, I think. Oh, of terracotta. That should be good. I hope. Is this place not amazing now that it has roads and bridges and stuff, like walking around it? Is this not amazing? Oh yeah, by the way, I did that. I don't think I showed that. I actually opened this up finally to the world. I got to do a lot of bit of work over there at some point, and I got to work on this barn at some point as well. But you know what? It's so cool with this river, and I should have done this river a long time ago. That's kind of what I'm learning here. I should have done some of this terraforming first, because look how much this adds, just having these roads. I actually took 2 wrong turns trying to get the AFK fisher because I couldn't remember which way things turned. That's how sort of immersive this place is now that it has roads and bridges and you're not walking just through the grass. Now look around. Well, you can't really see, there's trees in the way, but yeah, it looks super cool. I literally didn't recognize that whenever I came up here. I looked right past it looking for where the iron farm is. I did not even recognize it. That is freaking cool. I can't wait to detail it and get it looking good. But you know, that's not very immersive that you can look in there and just see, well, creepers bobbing, but in general, just see in there and just see that it's not really complete. Oh, look at this. Okay, so it's a war you want? Fine then. Okay, that's not good. Okay, that's fine, no problem. We got this. That's cool. What do you think? It's pretty good, right? It looks like very ominous. Looks like the river's just flowing right out from in there. And yeah, that's because I just put black concrete, a little bit of black terracotta, mostly black concrete powder there. And I think it looks super good. Okay, so the last thing I got to do to really cap this part off is sprinkle in some cobblestone all around kind of randomly. Now, I'm not going to do that on camera. That would be incredibly painful. And I'm not going to do anything over here with this giant slab because this is going to house a giant keep. I've been working on that little place. I took a break because I had an idea of something that I think I'd like to add. So I'm here in, I don't even know what the spruce sapling store of all places, because this is right at the end of this bridge. And if you look over here, there's this little area. You know what would be cool? Well, you can see it, a tower and a bridge. Yeah, it'd be cool to walk under something here, right? This would be, I think, really, really cool. So what I want to do here is I want to have a tiny little walkway. Oh, there's going to have to be a step up there. That's okay. A tiny little walkway there. You're gonna walk up here and then you can get up to that second floor. What's gonna be up there? I don't know, maybe storage or something else. Who knows? Maybe it's just a little tower for looking. I think what we might do is iron bars. I don't know what you'd be looking at, but a tower for looking, you know, a tower for looking right there. I think it could be really, really, really cool. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some iron bars right in there. All right, then let's do a little bit of building together here. So I have this little tower started to be worked out here. And I think the way we're going to go is we're going to go stairs, upside down stairs, and a slab on all 3 of the axes that aren't, it's not an axis, all 3 of the sides that are not leading over there. And I did knock out this wall, and I think it's going to work out okay. You know what? Actually, I'm 1 shy on yellow terracotta, but we can use that because that's what I used to. You know, this needs a little bit more. Okay, that's it needs more. It needs more yet. Let's do 1 there and 1 down, pointing down. Okay, is that better? I still think it needs more. Maybe there. This is gonna make this side way more texture than the other side. That's okay. That's all right. So then we'll just do stair here, and slab here, and stair there. Okay, and then I want to go dark oak, so it's a different wood, and we're gonna go dark oak right along these 3 sides, just like so. And also here, it's gonna be a little bit, it's a little awkward because you have to have this space, but who cares? We're never coming this way. This is for aesthetics. It's for aesthetics. Darn it. Okay, so we're gonna go here and let's just build this up 3, just like that. Okay, this is going to be really, 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 really cool. I'm so glad I took a little break from this because I'm just seeing the whole thing happen right here. The only thing I need is I need a little bit more spruce. I kind of got distracted and I forgot what I was going for. Darn it, that happens all the time. All right, then let's take a look at this. I think that is just fine. I think that's just fine. We'll need to get some light up here, but I think it's okay in general. Let's take a look from the bottom, because that's really where it counts. Also, you know, does it make sense that that guy's bedroom or girl's bedroom opens up right in the tower? Perhaps not so much, but that's okay. I think it's something that we can live with. Do I have any iron bars left? I wouldn't mind using iron bars for up there. I think that is a really nice look. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad at all. Now I got to work out what's going on here at the bottom here, and I think I'm going to try this thing. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go fill in that, and then do this old trick, which I've done a time or 10 before, certainly in my Minecraft life. But I think it's a nice look. It makes it look like these supports sort of, I don't know, maybe they've been around for a little bit or what. I don't know what it is. Just the hole in between, like that one little hole right there, sort of does it for me. So I really like that. And yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I think the only thing that I could do to really make this better is maybe a couple buttons or maybe a hanging torch. I could see either one of those really working, but let's try spruce here. Let's try spruce buttons. I don't have any inventory space as always. Get out of there. Okay, let's try a button here and a button there and a button there. That's fine. That's so simple, but I think it's kind of nice, you know, just those guys. Yeah, just adds a tiny bit of detail. If we wanted to, we could go buttons down here or something like that, but I think that might just be a little bit overkill. So that's cool. And then let's try this and see if this little bit of decoration is going to work. Do I have any more fence? I do. Cool. All right, so let's go this. And boy, I've done this. This is a Fixxitt special, isn't it? These stairs between the windows, but yeah, I think it connects the windows. I think it just adds a little bit of ornamentation that is nice and ornamentation. Is it ornamentation? Ornamentation? No, it's got to be ornamentation. Right? I don't know what the word is anyway. I think it looks cool, so that's fine. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I did switch to the spruce logs to mirror this house a little bit, but I didn't want to go yellow because I didn't want it to be too much. But you know what? For a tiny little 5x5 space filler, because that is only 5x5, that adds a lot. Right on the river, it goes right down into the river. Man, that's nice. I like that a lot. Wow, that's cool. I love walking under things in this game. I think we all know that at that point. But man, walking under things is just, it's just so good. It's just so good. Okay, let's get some lighting in here, and then I want to go take a look over there after we sleep. All right, we're back up here. Something just happened to me, and I got to tell you what old Fix did today. So today is my son Harrison, his 4-year-old preschool graduation. You know, hey, look, it's not a huge deal. It's preschool graduation after all, but you know, it means something to us. You know, and that's I guess what is really important in the end. And so, unfortunately, due to the state of the world and everything that's going on, all that kind of stuff, we can't have a full graduation anymore with all the kids. So what the preschool did is they had all the students walk through this little line and have the kids see the teachers, and you couldn't walk in until the person before you had walked out, so that way everyone was really socially distanced, the whole thing. So I take Harrison, I'm holding Lincoln, who's my insane, completely nuts 2-year-old, and you know, I'm holding him. We get through the line. I'm a little frazzled because Lincoln really wanted down, but I couldn't let him down because he doesn't understand social distancing because he's 2. And finally we get to the teachers and we talk to the teachers. Everyone's wearing a mask. Everyone's doing the right thing. We're being really smart about everything and all that kind of stuff. He talked to the teachers, and you know, I think he was happy. It's hard to tell sometimes his level of sort of joy is sometimes a little bit harder to tell than maybe a lot of other kids, because you know, his emotion isn't quite as obvious sometimes, but you know, I think he was having fun. I think he really liked it. And so at the end of the little meeting, and I'm really grateful to the teachers, I should say that as well, because the teachers have done a lot for him and they give him extra time and stuff, because sometimes being autistic, he needs a little extra time. He needs an extra beat to really fully process what someone's asking him to do and all that kind of stuff. And so, you know, I really like the teachers. They're really good to him. And so at the end, I go up to the teachers and I say, okay, hey, listen, thanks so much for all you've done for him this year. And really, it means a lot to us. Okay. And they're like, okay, well, see ya. Bye. I was like, okay, bye. I love you. That's what I said. I said to my son's teachers, I love you. Why? I don't know. I don't know why that came out. It just came out of my mouth. I just stopped. And you know, my mask is covering most of my face, and like I kind of made eye contact with them, and I kind of stopped, and they kind of stopped, and we just kind of looked at it, and then I just like I died a little bit, and then I just left. I just turned around and left. I didn't know what to do. It was so embarrassing, and I didn't know what to do. And like, I figured if I start talking about it, I'm just gonna sort of dig myself in a deeper, weirder, odder hole. So I just told my son's teachers that I love them, and it wasn't like love you guys. It was like I love you. I'm such a weirdo. Why would I say that? Oh. Anyway, that's what happened to me today. So that was my thing. Hey, so how about this dumb Minecraft build? Pretty cool, right? Okay, well, that's it. Anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Here's this build. I do like it a lot. I like it a lot, actually. Turn around, Fix. Yeah, I wish it would stop raining. It'd be really nice if just for once ever in this entire world ever it wouldn't rain. That'd be a really nice change. Just a nice way to mix it up, you know, for the views, for the clicks. But I'll get a nice sunny thumbnail on this puppy, and no one will know until you get to this point in the video and like, oh, man, the thumbnail. It'll loop me in. Anyway, you know what? I think it looks really cool. I think it looks really, really, really cool. I definitely want to do a lot more landscaping like this. Like, it's super time consuming. No doubt it is. It takes a long time, but I think it's super worth it because that is a really cool thing. The black in there works beyond my wildest dreams. I mean, you cannot tell that that's a fake black border there. I think it's really cool. And this river and the whole bit, like the whole bit is just, it's just looking good. You know what, folks? You know what we're doing? Next episode from Bedrock Survival with Fix. We're starting the castle. Baby, we're starting the castle. We are good, and I am ready. I am ready to go. I love looking down here at the city, but I want to do the castle. I want to start the proper area. So yeah, so we're gonna start it. It's gonna be a big build. I'm gonna take up this entire plateau with a castle, sort of in that style. That's the style I want to stay with. The sort of heavily reinforced, almost, it kind of makes me think almost dwarven, almost kind of. Do you see that? I don't know. It feels like it to me a little bit, but yeah, that's the style of castle I want to go with. A fairly heavily ornamented, stone brick heavy castle. Yeah, I just think it's going to be super cool. But that's going to do it for me today. So I'll see you all next episode. And don't forget, I love you. This freaking rain, for real. I mean, honestly, this rain. It just, every time I go to record, there's rain. It's just rain, 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 rain. Oh, it's not. Oh, there, it's raining again. Oh, wait, it's not. No, it's raining again. It's just rains. It just rains all the time. I try to sleep. It's not nighttime. It just rains. Just rain, 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 rain.